Hello there and welcome back to International Fathers. I'm your host and your creator, Nelson L. Moody Sr. Sitting back, still relaxed, the comfort of your home, reading a good book like this, A Father's Self-Representation, Hosae 4 and 6, Eliminate the Middleman, the Attorney. A little bit about this powerful book. This is a blueprint, a navigation system for a father to navigate through the judicial system in reference to custody of his child or children in a good way, in a good manner, for the best reasons, what's best interest of the child. This book was written in a response from the first two books of mine and what I went through in the court system. I'm going to read a little bit about this book to you too. The contents of this book: the vision of the book, the mission of the book, the objective of the book, the purpose of the book, the reasons for the book, about the book, the dedications and the preface. In chapter 1 I have definitions. Chapter 2 is plain language. Chapter 3 is initiating the process. Chapter 4 is the date. Aim is 5 and 24. Chapter 5 is the case. Chapter 6 is cross-examination. Chapter 7 is the first appeal. Chapter 8 is appeal number 2. Chapter 9 is the final destination. Chapter 10 is Hosae 4 and 6, the lack of knowledge, / Habakkuk 2 and 3, pushing on, determined to finish. Let me get a little bit about this preface of this book right here. You know, fathers have many barriers just trying to be a part of his child or children's lives due to the breakup of a father and a mother. Barriers fathers face are the society, judicial system, incarceration, angry mothers using the child or children as chess pieces and monopolizing the infrastructure of the family unit, and the senators is the legislation. After writing about my experiences in the judicial system of how fathers, the ones who are in the lives of their children, get treated, then I write a love story about a bonding between a father and his child or children. It's now time to show you the formula to fathers. It's now the time for lawmakers and politicians to initiate legislation in issues involving fathers. Issues that will affect the child or children spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, socially, and eventually economically. Barriers are something that separates. Have been a negative thing in a relationship to a father being part of his child or children's lives. You have components in society that just seem to focus on and make it their business to keep a father, the good ones, abstracted from their child or children by controlling them within the system. The judicial system, the Department of Social Services, and child support agencies. Since statistically, it's alleged to be more fathers paying child support than that of mothers. Statistically. That itself, under no circumstances, any reason for a child not to be involved in the child or children's lives. That's from that standpoint. Another unfortunate barrier that is classified as an obstacle also when a child has to deal with an angry mother after a breakup. The child or children now becomes chess pieces as a mother starts playing chess, mind games with the father. The best way to keep a father in a revengeful way is by using his child or children for monopoly purposes. So mothers, if you are out there doing this, watch out, because that child or children may have to feed you, bathe you, clothe you, choose your nursing home, and plan your funeral. Don't let your unfortunate experience of not having your father in your life trickle down to your child or children's life. Mainly your girls, because they are watching you carefully. Don't let your unfortunate father's childhood have you being negative towards your child or children. The sad thing about it is that you may not even see the damage. You may not even see the damage you're inflicting on your child and children until it is too late. We're going to read a part called The Date. This is chapter 4. Time is of the essence. Time heals all wounds. Time is valuable. Time is consuming. Time goes on, and it waits for nobody. Time is ticking. In life is a time and a place for everything. Things in life happen for a reason. Ecclesiastes 3:1-9. Good and bad, positive and negative. You just have to figure out why something has happened to you. Sometimes it's because you treated someone bad. Sometimes it's because you have partaken into some negative things and it's coming back to you. Galatians 6:7. When you do things to people, watch out, because you never know when it will affect you to cause you to be ineffective in your life. The old saying, what goes around will come around. Maybe at your back door, so watch out. What you say can get you in trouble, for it's not what you say or how you say it to someone. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. The Proverbs 18:21. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Once again, you have seen and heard parts of a father's self-representation. Hosae 4:6. But before I finish that, let me give you the objective of this book. The vision of this book first, before objective, is to bring awareness to fathers of their parental legal rights when it comes down to custody of their child or children. To equip the father with the knowledge that will benefit him as he navigates through the judicial system. To break down any and all barriers, resistance, and obstacles that a father may encounter while representing himself in the judicial system. To leave a lasting impression in the judicial system as it relates to him knowing the law and being able to digest, interpret, and apply himself to the judicial system. To break down all cycles of not knowing the law and parental rights. The mission of this book is to translate, to teach a father, to guide him step by step to navigate through the judicial system after learning, digesting, and interpreting the laws of the judicial system, to represent himself in the judicial system for custody of his childhood children by, number one, disseminating information to the fathers in plain language, giving information to the fathers. Number two, interpret the laws in the plain language form. That means learn the laws. Third, digesting the information, plain language, remembering what you learned. Four, infiltrate the judicial system. In plain language, break the walls of the judicial system down so you can get through them. Number five, engage in action. Plain language, move to your target. Last but not least, 6, navigate through the judicial system. In plain language, move swiftly through the judicial system. The objective of this book, for the father representing himself to handle his own court case of custody by establishing his case from the beginning, implementing the laws where they need to be, as well as using the language of the judicial system as it relates to custody issues. About the book, This book will clearly show a father how to represent himself in the judicial system in reference to a custody for the good reasons and what's best for his child or children, not for vindictive, spiteful, or cunning reasons. This book will also improve the life of the father's children, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, intimately, socially, and eventually economically. I'm Nelson Moody Sr. You can order this book and the rest of my books at Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Borders, Author House, wherever books are sold. They are also available on Nook and Kindle. You have been enlightened a little bit by my readings. I'm your host and your creator of International Fathers. Once again, fathers, call those children. Children, call those fathers. Fathers, fathers, fathers. Hug those children. Hug them. Hug them. And children, children, children. Hug those fathers. Until next time.